Hey there, I'm Lynn Carpenter with Blissful Heart Coaching. Welcome to week 3 of the Unbridling process. If this is your first time joining me, don't worry, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Each video in this series stands on its own. But if you'd like to start at the very beginning and walk through the full journey of my Unbridled Authenticity coaching model, I'll link weeks 1 and 2 videos for you below. If you're new here, when I talk about bridling, I'm drawing from the world of horses. When a horse is bridled, it learns to respond to gentle cues, pressure to turn, stop, yield. And in healthy partnership, the horse stays connected to its spirit while learning to navigate the world. But as humans, many of us learn early on to bridle ourselves, to suppress or redirect our true thoughts, feelings, and desires in order to stay safe, accepted, and loved. The unbridling process is about gently loosening those old reins and reconnecting you with your worthy, authentic, soul-led self. No matter where you are today, this space is for you. Let's dive in. Whether you've been with me since week 1 or you're just joining me now, I want to honor the brave, beautiful work you're doing simply by being here. Every time you choose to reflect, to reconnect with your truth, to even consider a new way of being, that's powerful. And this week, we're going to dive even deeper by reconnecting with 2 sacred parts of you that often get bridled in people-pleasing patterns: your intuition and your boundaries. I used to think that intuition was this big mystical thing reserved for special people, but the truth is your intuition is your birthright. You were born with an inner knowing, a deep soul level compass that always points you toward what's right and true for you. But if you were conditioned to prioritize others' feelings, expectations, and comfort over your own truth, it's no wonder your intuition started to feel blurry or unreachable. Maybe you felt that too, like you constantly second guess yourself, or you can't tell the difference between your authentic yes and a people pleasing yes. Today, we're going to start unbridling that inner knowing. We're addressing 2 bridling patterns today. First is intuition bridling, and that's when we silence or override our inner knowing to fit what others want. And second is boundary trampling. That's when our need for approval makes it hard to set or hold healthy boundaries. Both patterns are rooted in your nervous system's attempt to keep you safe by staying connected to the people you depended on for love, acceptance, and belonging. But you are safe now to honor yourself first. Boundaries aren't walls. In my Unbridled Authenticity coaching model, I call them sacred fences. They're the way you lovingly protect what matters most: your energy, your emotions, your dreams, and your soul. And intuition, it's your inner wise guide that helps you know where to build those fences. Let's start with a simple practice to reconnect you with your intuition. I call it the inner yes, no practice. So first, sit quietly and place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Think of a very easy yes in your life. Maybe your love for your child, your horse, or your best friend. And notice what your body feels like as you imagine saying yes. Now think of a very clear no, something you absolutely don't want. And notice what shifts in your body. You're not forcing anything, you're simply observing. This is the language of your intuition. Your body speaks fluently. Now let's pair that with a practice for beginning to build sacred fences. So let's do the sacred fence visualization. Imagine yourself standing in a beautiful open field, and around you is a soft but strong, flexible fence. And this fence isn't to keep people out, is to keep your energy safe. You decide who is welcome at the gate and under what conditions. Feel into how empowering it is to know you can love others and honor yourself. Anytime you feel unsure about a boundary, gently press your feet into the ground and feel the earth supporting you. Your truth is allowed to take up space. One of my clients, whom I'll call Brenda, used to say yes to every last minute work request, even if it meant missing family dinners or losing sleep. When she started practicing the inner yes no exercise, she realized her body was screaming no long before her mouth said yes. So, by reconnecting with that inner wisdom and visualizing her sacred fence, she was able to start saying, I'm not available for that without crumbling into guilt. It didn't happen overnight, but every small moment of honoring herself helped unbridle her intuition and strengthen her sacred boundaries. So this week, I'd love for you to practice the inner yes-no exercise at least once a day. And second, visualize your sacred fence whenever you feel overwhelmed or unsure. And third, journal on this prompt. What would my life feel like if I trusted my intuition and honored my sacred fences without guilt? Next week, we'll bring everything we've explored together as we step into true self-leadership, learning how to live your unbridled life with intention, purpose, and deep trust. In the meantime, if reconnecting with your intuition and created sacred fences spoke to your heart today, I invite you to take my free quiz. It's designed to help you uncover your hidden people-pleasing patterns that might still be making it hard to fully trust yourself or set the boundaries you deserve. It's quick, powerful, and it could be the beginning of a whole new relationship with your authentic self. You'll find the link in the description below. I'd love for you to explore it after this video. Also, if you haven't already, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos on healing from people-pleasing, setting soul-led boundaries, and living in your unbridled authenticity. And remember, your intuition is wise, your boundaries are sacred, and your authentic life is ready and waiting for you to reclaim it. I'll see you in the next video.